What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And right now we're going to be talking about Megatron being back. I'm extremely excited to have him on the squad. We have been waiting for so long. College football got it before us. It was really weird. I wanted to show you guys this in the video itself because some of you guys were talking about how you're always getting that fail to start game. So what happens is if you stay stagnant in the regular menu, or you're playing around with your actual lineup, you'll get that message. All you have to do is just back out of MUT and you go back in, and it should let you guys in. What I try to do in a lot of these videos is to show you guys the common errors and the glitches that are in the game, so that way you know it's not just you, but there's always a workaround. All right, so don't worry about it. All you have to do is back out, and you'll see right there we're going to instantly get a game. So it's not that big of a deal. You just have to be able to back out and go back in. Sometimes you got to restart the whole game, but in this case it worked out that way, so it's okay. We can go ahead and move on. So a lot of you guys were still asking more about the Megatron. What are the plans for him? What are we going to be doing? So this is what the ultimate plan is. All right, he's going to get a 0 AP ability. All right, so we're going to break that down. We're going to talk about the best possible abilities to use. Right now I'm showing you guys MUT draft, so you get a lot of players with a lot of abilities already stacked on the player. So I can't really tell you yo, this is what works, whatever, but I know specific abilities that I'm going to urge you guys to use if you're getting into mossing. And because of the fact that a lot of the people that I've been playing, they've been using deep out zone KO, you're going to need deep out. So realistically, right, if you could get more than one ability, I would probably say mid out and deep out on Calvin. He's going to completely destroy the meta with that because he won't drop the ball as often. Now, since they've created deep out zone KO, they've made it a lot more OP when it comes to the defensive side of the ball. They've lessened it over the years, but it's been really bad with the way that they just let everything get knocked out. It's really sad. So you're going to need more of an offensive juggernaut to be able to counteract what that is. It's very important that you... What the hell? Dude, what is Derrick Henry doing? How did Derrick Henry just do all that stuff? Bro, okay. It's MUT draft, bros. It's MUT draft, so, they're going to make him a little bit wild. He also, in this mode, has ridiculous abilities, all right? But we're not talking about the run game. It's the pass game. All of the knockouts that you've been, seeing lately, it's all because of the upgraded... Okay, so he's just going to throw that into coverage. He's just going to throw... Okay, so let me... Bro, yeah, whatever, bro. So look, because of the fact that the ball has been, been getting knocked out, people running around with mid-zone, deep out zone, all that stuff, I'm going to recommend, based on whatever abilities they give you for 0, that you start with deep out zone KO. Okay, because whether or not you know how to moss the way that I moss, it doesn't really matter. Okay, you have to be able to have the proper ability and the abilities that work. Now, with the way that you're going to set up your offense, it's going to be different from mine. And remember, we're only talking about the offensive side of the ball. The meta is going to be completely destroyed simply because I'm going to create a bunch of you dudes that are going to go out with deep out, high point, and throw balls all over the place. You know what I'm saying, bro? You're just going to high point, you're not going to care what's going on, and Megatron is going to go up and get it. Now, some of you guys might be saying, bro, the high point is not as effective, due to, they undercut you, the ball comes out. The problem with that is you're not using the proper ability. And because with 0 chill, you're able to get, you can kind of experiment. Because remember, after the year is over and they take away the 0 chill discounted abilities, they're going to start to upgrade the AP, and you're going to start to get players with multiple abilities. All right? Once that starts to happen, even though deep out zone KO is still OP, you're going to have a better chance of coming down with the ball with deep out zone KO. All right? Now, well not KO, but deep out zone. And then you're going to need mid zone, mid out. All right? Mid out, deep out zone. Deep out zone is the defensive side. Deep out is on the offensive side. It has to be, that's the way you counter it. So I don't want you guys to get confused with it. You're just looking at they just add zone to the defensive ability, and then it just stops with the offensive ability. So deep out zone KO, deep out. All right, deep out for offense, mid out. Mid zone like that. That's the way that they do it. So that's what we're going to be doing with Calvin. We're going to gas Calvin up. All right. The deep out is more than likely going to still be 3 AP. All right, so we're going to go ahead and make that 0. He threw that? Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. We're going to make that 0. what we're gonna do with the other ability, all right, is we're gonna use the mid out. Now mid out is 2. So what I'm asking you guys to do is to be able to have 2 AP that's available, because that stack is what's going to create the major problem for your opponent, and we're going to break this meta. Because pick the ball up. We all know, right, that EA Sports is not going to adjust the way that deep out zone works, because it's been the same way since they brought it out. It's always been an OP ability, and in order for us to really enjoy the Calvin Johnson card, Megatron, we're going to have those abilities on him. Okay? Now, as far as old linemen and everything like that, I would suggest that you put as many 0 AP, 0 chill offensive linemen on your squad. Whether they're like stocking stuffers, I don't care what they are. As long as they get 0 AP abilities. Now, for the limiteds that are millions of coins, I am not recommending that you spend millions of coins on those O-line players. Just get a few of them. Utilizing different, why did that guy not cut? All right, sat me, because I deserved it. Because of the way that they've designed, the way that the cards have dropped, it's only 2 of them that are limiteds that is going to be over 1 million coins. The other offensive linemen are very, very cheap, and they also get 0 AP abilities. Running back, okay? For those of you guys that don't know, Bo Jackson, I believe they said they leaked him or he's a present or something like that. So Bo is going to drop. Bo is going to more than likely be the best running back in the game if he actually drops. Because remember, we knew Megatron was coming because of college football. So we just had to wait it out. What is this? Okay, now on that play right there, that was a bad throw. And my quarterback, I'm probably, it's draft, so I can't rage sell him, but he underthrew the ball. It's fine. I'm not really worried about it. And that's why we need Megatron. Because Megatron would have caught that, bro. Megatron would have turned around and just caught it. But depending on the way that you use the player when you throw the ball, it all goes into play when you're going to go ahead and moss a dude. But I wasn't worried about this guy because Tom Brady at quarterback in this mode is not smart. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to do that because of the fact of the way that the defensive side of the ball, they give you like glitchy players and they're so fast, and Tom Brady is still extra slow. It doesn't make any sense. So I already knew that this guy wasn't going to be a problem, so it didn't really matter. But objectively, hold up, why did that guy go over there? Does that automatically happen? What, dude, did he just leave this dude? And then the guy just stayed in the middle of the field. This idiot ran backwards, but I don't even know why that defense was like that. I got to check that because the corner actually should have went back to the left side. And maybe because of that formation with the 3 wide receiver stack. But usually with base, they'll stay where they're supposed to. I'll go back and look at that. What is this idiot doing? On 3rd and 20 when he ran the ball? All right, it doesn't matter. Okay, so look, as we're building up our offensive side of the ball, I want you guys to stay, with the plan. I'm going to put out a video where I'm going to showcase exactly what you need to do with your team build. Because most of you that are going to be using Megatron are going to be using him in the wrong way. You'll be running drags and all that. Yes, drags in this game, they're very OP. I get that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a drag underneath and you just throw it right at the defense. I get it. But we have to go back to going to the deep ball. Okay? We have to take advantage of the fact that everybody in the game, including Tyreek Hill, can catch a high point pass. We have to do that. And because of us getting this player, and I think EA delayed this card for this long because of his capability. Because Megatron is always good. They give us trash Randy Moss cards, and by the way, prayers up for Randy Moss, man. Hopefully he recovers, quickly and efficiently. But they'll give us a bad Randy Moss card. You guys tell me the last time you've seen a bad Megatron card. I'll wait. Even when he was on the cover, what was that, Madden 13 or something like that? Or was it Madden 12? Maybe Madden 12 when he was on the cover. Bro, in MUT, he's always a god. When he was in the regular game also in Madden, he was a monster as well. But, the team overall, Detroit wasn't really that good, so many people didn't use him. But he's always been a good card. So all we have to do is go back to doing certain things and change up a couple of the strategies, and we're going to be golden. That's all we got to do. It's not much more that we need to do. So I'm going to put out the video. We're going to go over what we're going to be doing as far as team building. You guys are going to let me know that are watching this video right now all the questions that you have. All right, if you're a normie, we're going to take a look at some of the normie questions. If you're a member, obviously we're going to be addressing your questions, and we're going to put together the best strategy. But once he drops, remember, we don't know the protocol of how he's going to drop. We don't know, like, okay, he's a ghost, right? We know he's a ghost and he's part 1. That's all we know. We don't know anything else. So we have to wait to see how it comes through. We're going to be able to get him for free. Is he a set card? Oh, nice drop. I think it's a lineman, though. So that's pretty accurate. But that's what we're going to go over. I'm going to give you guys the best possible way to do, get his card and all that stuff. But I don't think that he's a limited. So as long as he's not a limited, we're in the clear. All right? Anything that's a limited in this game, bro, you're spending... Dude, if they make Calvin a limited, they gonna get me from the back. I have no choice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Calvin I have to get. So it's gonna be wild. But I don't think that he's a limited. All right? And we have to also remember, we still have the presents that's gonna be, unwrapped on Christmas Day. And those are gonna have some glitchy players as well. So there's a lot that's surrounding it, but we're gonna destroy the meta around the Megatron build. And you guys are gonna help me do it. Because you're gonna throw out your questions, you're gonna throw out your comments, let me know what's going on with it, and we're gonna put together the best possible team. As of right now though, make sure you're stacking your coins and you're getting your challenges done, and you're focusing in on the Zero Chill Field Pass, because you're gonna need some of that free content as well by the time they, drop everything on Christmas Day. I wanna thank everybody for watching. Hopefully you have a blessed day. Until next time, one love, y'all.